It's week 1 of the 2028 season, where we've got ourselves a rematch of last year's NFC title game. It's the Cards and the Cowboys, under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long offseason to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, at this
Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of an excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Lance. Quick throw, taken in, and he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll go again with Benson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Lance. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Madden now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Lance. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Whoa! And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch. And
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Lance. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now Lance. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Lance looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 5. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. To throw is Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This pass right side caught by Lamb. Here's their punter now as he is on to punt for Dallas. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Benson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now whistles and a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 44-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A pistol snap with Lance. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
To throw, here's Lance. On the move, past the 40. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one from just under 50 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Short kick taken at the 17. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10. 1st
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Cardinals offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Once again, they keep it on the ground. This isn't going to work out much better either. Stop right at the line of scrimmage this time. No gain, tough sequence, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes a return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he is going to score. A pick. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty to look forward to in that early window, one being a noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. Good stuff to follow on the West Coast in the afternoon window, one being out in Las Vegas, where it will be the Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. 3rd and 9.
Loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd down and 9.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll work this out to the 23. Micah Parsons on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Benson. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
A handoff here, up the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Benson. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by CD Lamb. And he will score. CD Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Catch made right side by Wilson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll run. And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a 1st down. Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They face 2nd down and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. The Cards offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 2nd down and 8. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Quick throw, taken in.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
There's that man again. Another catch.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 20-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for CD Lamb. Incomplete. Cover is flying back Milton.
On the toss, they'll run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brought down by Martin Emerson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Now,
2.
on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Strong. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have a Cards first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game. And now they'll line up for the onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Finding room to the 20. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.